Hi everyone, my name is Melissa and this is How to Adult. Today's video is part 7 of 101 money saving tips. If you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to write your best bad joke in the comments below. And if you haven't seen the other parts, click up here or check in the description below. And with that, let's get started. Tip 82 is to try and find a better job. Now I understand this is easier said than done, particularly after COVID has done so much damage all around the world. But that doesn't mean you should stop trying. You never know when the perfect job is going to pop up, and you will get 0% of jobs that you don't apply for. So give it a go. The first thing you need to do before you start looking though, is to figure out what amount of income will actually help. How much is going to pay all your bills, money for the savings account, and have some left over just for you. There's no point getting a better job that still doesn't support your living. Now you might be thinking, the jobs that I want need qualifications, which I don't have. And I understand that. Yes, there are some times you have to have those qualifications, but there are options available for study. And there are ways to pay for that when you don't have the money. In Australia, we have HECS debt. Within reason, there are certain criteria to meet that, but you can get them to pay for your course and you don't have to pay them back until you earn over a certain amount. Currently, it's a little bit over $45,000 a year, and then you just pay it back slowly. You can also pay it back earlier if you'd rather get rid of it. There's online universities as well, which is actually really helpful. So you can choose what you want to study and how slowly or quickly you want to do it as well. And you can choose the smaller courses so it's cheaper. But more than that, there are jobs out there that don't require any qualifications and can pay a decent amount of money. Here in Australia, you just go work down in the mines. And this is for the girls too. There are plenty of women working in the mines. And there are factory jobs, there are cleaning jobs, there are all kinds of different jobs that might just be out of mind and out of sight for you, or something that you're not sure you can do. But again, you never know until you try. So look around, think outside the box and see what is available for you. You can also do what I'm trying to do. Make your own job. I've been doing admin customer service for over 10 years now, and I've decided that I really would like to do something different. And I'm looking for other jobs and I'm not having a lot of luck. So I decided, let's just see if I can make my own shop. So see what it is that you want to do, see how much you need to earn to survive, and see if you can't get the two to meet in the middle. Tip 83 is to ask for a raise. Now I know asking for a raise can seem quite scary. So I have put a link below in the description that is an article from LinkedIn on how to ask for a raise. It's very detailed, so it's a good place to start. And don't be scared to ask. You might not get it, and that's fine. There's no shame in asking in the first place. You're not going to lose any opportunities in the future with your boss if you do ask, as long as it's something reasonable. Do your research first. But you'll probably find that your boss will realize that you've used your initiative, you've asked for something that you wanted, and you're not there to be taken advantage of. So look at your options and go for it. Tip 84 is rent out space. Now I know I kind of covered this a little bit in some previous videos, but when I say renting out the space, I don't necessarily mean just your home. Yes, you can rent out a spare room in your house as long as it's okay with your landlord if you're renting, or you could put it on Airbnb even. But there are other things you can rent out. If you have a car park that you're not using and there's no street parking, you can rent out the car park. If you have a block of land somewhere or just extra space, you can rent that out to communities that want to hold events. Some places will be great to hold weddings, and you don't have to set stuff up. You just say, hey, this is land. You can go out and have your wedding there, and that's it. So just think about what space you may have that you're not using or at least you're flexible with, and see what you can do with it. Tip 85 is to find those little odd tasks that you can do. There's lots of surveys that you can do online, which will eventually start paying out, apparently. There's also websites such as freelancer.com.au where you do freelance work, funny enough. You can also get apps such as Airtasker where you do odd jobs for some extra cash. You can even find out ways to be a secret shopper. It's just all little bits and pieces that you can do in your spare time or at home that requires not a lot of effort and gets you a little bit of money. I mean, it all helps. Tip 86 is to use your rewards. Now, there are credit cards that come with points as rewards, but to me, the risk of having a credit card being used incorrectly far outweighs any benefits that they can bring. So I don't have a credit card, but I do have flybys. So if you've got a reward system like that, generally you can also connect it to your online shopping account. So when you do your shopping online, it's automatically used. And like flybys are used everywhere. I can use it down at Kmart, at Coles, at the liquor store. I mean, come on. And I get free money back from it essentially. Now, don't use these reward points to buy some of the items that are there because it's not worth it. It's just crap basically. So the items aren't necessarily bad, but the points and the price, don't bother. I use the points to basically buy more food shopping. And that's what I need. I need to have that money to buy the food shopping. And then I can use some of that food shopping money to get something else. So look into what reward systems are available to you and how you can use it to your benefit. Tip 87 is cash for cans. Now I know I covered this a little bit in the dishwashing video, but if you're in an area such as South Australia, you can collect all your bottles, all your cans, all that stuff that has that 10-cent refund on it, take it down to the recycling depot and get some money back. Last time we went again recently, we got about $20 to $30, so it was worth it. I mean, it's not that hard to just put it in a different recycling bin, and it all adds up, it all helps. Tip 88 is to declutter and sell. Basically, declutter an area of your place and anything that you don't want, don't need, don't use, try and sell it. Sell it on Gumtree, eBay, even have a garage sale. I mean, it's not too hard. It can be a pain in the ass. I personally don't like it because I hate waiting around for someone to show up. So I'll donate the items. I take my donations down to Savers, which goes to Red Nose, which is a fantastic charity to support. And it's also really convenient. They've got a little drive-through area where I can take the items that are suitable and drop them off, and the people are more than happy to take them, and then I don't have to bother with that selling. But if you're hard up on cash, selling it is your best option. Tip 89 is to sell your homemade items. Now, in this series alone, I've told you about 4 different options to create something homemade. Growing a lemon tree, growing your own food, making your own food from scratch, and making your own items from scratch. These are all things that you can sell. Now, you put any craft item on Etsy or eBay, Facebook, Instagram, any crafting item, you could probably sell it. I've seen people put googly eyes on rocks and people still buy them. And you can get a lot of materials for free. I mean, you can get a little glass bottle, go down to the beach, fill it with a bit of sand, maybe a bit of water, and you can sell that for like $6. I've seen them on Etsy for $6. Or you can write in a little handwritten note, shove that in there, and it's a message in a bottle, and you can sell it for like $12. I mean, I don't know about you, but there are so many things out there that you can do. You just need to think about it and do it. Tip 90 is to build a community. Now you can do this with anybody. You can do this with your neighbors, with your friends and family, or even any clubs that you go to. It doesn't hurt to ask. If you're a bit shy about asking for your neighbors, then just write a little letter and stick it in their letterbox. It doesn't have to say a lot. Just say, hi, I'm such and such from this address. I would like to create a community to help each other out. I have this to offer. Would you be interested in joining, basically? Worst comes to worst, they don't respond. Or they say no. I mean, who cares? If they don't want to be involved, they don't want to be involved. But there are lots of benefits to having a community. You can find friends that have chickens, and you can have other friends that can make baking products. And if you're growing your vegetables, combining the three, you've got yourself a quiche. You can even grow popcorn corn, which to me sounds amazing, which is different from your normal corn, and then come together again and you've got yourself a little party. You can watch your movies with your popcorn, eat some yummy scrambled eggs on toast. It doesn't hurt to ask. And it's also beneficial in so many more ways than just financial. Not only will you have more security in your area because all your neighbors are working together, it will help keep the crime down a little bit because you'll all be watching out for each other too. It will also help with your mental health too, as long as everybody is getting along and not toxic, because you have the support of a whole community behind you when you're going through a rough time, or even when you're trying really hard to get something. They're there to help you too. And there's beautiful cultures to learn from as well. Now, Australia is a multicultural land, as we all know. Where I'm living at the moment, it is a heavily Vietnamese strong community. They have a temple down the road, and every festival they've got fireworks and drums and singing, and it sounds like they're having a great time. We've also got people who I believe are African descent and Middle Eastern and from India as well. A lot of these people are obviously born in Australia too, and we've got Indigenous people around as well. Now, I don't communicate with a lot of people, mostly because I'm quite introvert, so I don't really talk to people very much. But if I'm walking down the street and I see someone from a different culture coming towards me, I just say hi and smile, or tell them how cute their little baby or doggy is. And, you know, it's just nice to be part of that open community. And the best part is, my little girl has her childcare, and there are plenty of children there from all different kinds of background. And she just learns that it's normal to have people that are different around you, which I think is fantastic. And it's not even just that. The educators there are teaching these children all different kinds of cultures, and I think it is wonderful. I remember there was a Sri Lanka New Year, I think I was told, and the carer there, she had her sari on, I think. I'm not sure exactly what it is, please forgive me if it's incorrect, but she had the same little outfits for the kids, and my little girl in that dress looked so cute. Obviously I'm biased, but she looked adorable. But yeah, having a big community like that is so beneficial. So tap into it, start trading, start helping each other, and start a more stable future for you. Okay, now it is time for this week's joke. This one has been provided by Jeff Pickles again. Hi Jeff, thanks for supporting the channel, I really appreciate it. So his joke is, what did the fish say when he swam into a wall? Damn. I just like those silly jokes. We've only got one more video for this series after today. So please like and subscribe. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget, get involved. Write your best bad joke in the comments below. I'm sure I'll see another one from you, Jeff, and I'm looking forward to it. and I'll see you next week. Bye.